They say that talk is already cheap. So should I continue to speak until it's worthless? Should I scream until these words completely lose their purpose? Or would it be better to stay quiet, never releasing my thoughts, and adding head nods though they don't explain what lessons I've been taught? Why do we try degrading what has gotten the world through many different tragedies? Why can't we embrace the power our tongues possess? Oh, your ego controls your mentality, I see. To give in to the greatness that can be let loose is scary, and my swag might be set off by what my mouth can hold above my enemies, but is that so? Riddle me this. Why did our ancestors fight so hard to learn English? Just so we can worry about the chains we supposedly broke during our freedom marches? This makes me squeamish. I cannot wrap my mind around the need to still remain slaves when our minds are one of the greatest weapons within our grasp, yet we still continue to pistol raise. I hate to say, but I'm ashamed. I've lost my hope for better days until I utilize this weapon, which I let go every day. I'm firing shots, but these won't harm you. Nah, they're made to sink inside your consciousness, to alert you of your consequence if you keep living for weak accomplishments. I've brought hurt into this world before. I know that thrill you get from carrying a weapon. But what's going to happen when you're in a battle for your life in which you're ill-prepared for and need protection? Will you grab that pistol and shoot to prove your worth? Or indulge in the chess game of the mind and overcome these tools that lead to a hearse? Let's please reverse this evil and live for a reason. When judgment comes, will you be pleased with being judged for your street cred? Where's your goals? Why keep on selling drugs and buying bigger chains? They just chain you to the corporation using your vanity for their gain. My goal is to learn something new about my people daily, not from reading, but experience. I'm just another lost soul, bruised and battered, trying to deal with this gift, as I call it. This ability to touch someone's soul and take control of my actions when my hands can't gather enough poise to throw. I'd leave you broke, out of change, left with idolatry and your chains, just by speaking to the parts of your mind you seem to enjoy keeping locked away. I'm not a saint. I've just been chosen to open the minds of the shallow, to gather deep thinkers and great leaders, to bleed martyrdom from these gallows. My angles are battles, wars, fights that break through doors of mediocrity. I roll with God, a one-man army. Tell me, who's supposed to be stopping me? But there I go, ego-driven. My words have lost their purpose. I started getting carried away again, and now I'm thrown in with the churches. You'd rather dismiss what I've learned with your lit sig or that perp. It's honestly a mountain I struggle to climb, so I move through during verses. I'm emerging, breaking every barrier between the vanity slaves and insanity's ways, providing a bridge not yet seen to give new meaning to these graves. They're not just resting places. They're murals where our achievements should be paved. What good have you brought unto these people while you smoked away your days? But they say talk is cheap. So tell me, what would you pay for what you say? If the answer is nothing, well, there's your warning. It's time for a change.